Welcome back to another video. Today, we're diving into one of the boldest and most unforgettable moments we've seen Eliza Coupe bared it all, leaving little to the imagination, and fans everywhere are still picking their jaws up off the floor. Best known for her sharp comedic timing and standout roles in Happy Endings and Future Man, Eliza has always had a magnetic screen presence. But this time, she stepped away from the punchlines and took center stage in a whole new way, commanding attention not just with her wit, but with a daring, fearless display of confidence and style that set social media on fire. Whether it was for a bold fashion campaign, a sizzling editorial shoot, or a scene crafted to push boundaries, one thing is clear. Eliza made a statement, and it was nothing short of flawless, clad in an outfit that was more art than attire. Eliza's look challenged the norms of celebrity fashion. This wasn't just a revealing moment, it was intentional, edgy, and powerful. The sleek design hugged every contour of her body, showcasing her sculpted physique with unapologetic pride. It was the kind of styling that demanded attention, but what made it truly iconic was how she wore it with poise, self-assurance, and zero hesitation. She didn't just show skin, she showed strength, confidence, and individuality. Her glowing skin, subtly highlighted makeup, and perfectly tousled hair made her the definition of modern elegance, all while blurring the line between glamour and raw authenticity. From the very first photo or frame, fans knew they were witnessing something special. Eliza wasn't just putting her body on display, she was putting her power on display. It takes guts to step into the spotlight like that, and even more to do it without losing your sense of self. But Eliza, true to her reputation, brought her own brand of authenticity to the moment. She didn't try to shock, she simply existed boldly, beautifully, and without compromise. As the images circulated online, reactions poured in. Admirers praised her for owning her body and challenging outdated ideas of how women in Hollywood should look or behave. Media outlets quickly picked up the story, calling it a career-defining moment of freedom and personal empowerment. What makes this even more remarkable is how Eliza's bold moment fits into the broader evolution of her career. Often cast as the witty sidekick or a lovable smart mouth, Eliza has long been underestimated when it comes to her presence off-screen. But in this moment, she flipped the script and took control of her narrative. She reminded the world that she's not just a comedic powerhouse, she's a woman of substance, grace, and yes, undeniable beauty. She wasn't afraid to show her vulnerability, her strength, and her body all wrapped up in one stunning image that refused to be ignored. And let's not forget the deeper message underneath it all. In an industry that often demands perfection, Eliza's choice to reveal so much was an act of rebellion and freedom. She wasn't chasing validation, she was making a point. This is me. This is real, this is powerful. She joined the ranks of fearless women who've chosen to control their image, to own their femininity, and to dismantle the double standards that still linger in pop culture. Her confidence wasn't just fashionable, it was cultural. It was about showing that empowerment doesn't come from hiding, it comes from embracing everything you are, unfiltered and unafraid. While the moment was undeniably visually stunning, it was the attitude behind it that truly left a mark. Eliza didn't flinch, didn't over-explain, and didn't ask permission. She knew the look would raise eyebrows, and that's exactly why it worked. She walked that fine line between tasteful and provocative with absolute control, proving once again that when women take ownership of their image, they don't just turn heads, they shift the conversation. And Eliza did exactly that. She turned a visual statement into a movement of sorts, inspiring conversations about body positivity, authenticity, and the evolving nature of celebrity identity in a world obsessed with filters and perfection. Beyond the buzz and headlines, Eliza Coupe reminded everyone that beauty isn't about conforming, it's about embracing your uniqueness. Her moment was raw, honest, and impeccably styled, but more than anything, it was real. And in today's hyper-curated media world, that's what makes it so refreshing. This wasn't a stunt. It was a personal expression, a declaration, a moment of vulnerability met with strength. And fans saw that, they felt it. They connected with it. It wasn't just about skin, it was about soul. In the days that followed, Eliza's daring look continued to make waves, not just for its boldness, but for its meaning. It was posted, reposted, celebrated, and discussed. It wasn't just a viral moment, it was a defining one. A moment where a talented actress known for her brains and humor reminded everyone that she's also a force of beauty, resilience, and originality. She left little to the imagination. Yes, but she also gave the world something unforgettable, a vision of confidence, creativity, and fearless femininity that will be remembered long after the headlines fade. So, whether you came here curious, shocked, or inspired, one thing's for sure. Eliza Coupe just redefined what it means to be bold, and she did it with class, strength, and a whole lot of style.